Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Absolute Chill and today we're playing Starfield. Welcome back. How you doing everybody? Hopefully you're all doing great. Let's pick this back up where we left off. If you haven't seen where I left off, go watch the live stream that I did. It's a little off because it's the beginning of my channel, but hopefully everything came out alright, and it basically goes over the beginning of how we got the ship, and this is where we basically first landed with the pirate base. Just a little recap for you all, but we're taking it off from here. So let's continue. We have a bunch of this stuff that we can use. Of course, I don't think we want to. We have a Nova mug that I love. A Barrett's personal slate.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances. In short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Alright, there you go. So that's from Barrett, who's given us the ship. I like how he's borrowing from Constellation and we're the ones who end up with it. Let's put this back. And turn off our flashlight. Ooh, a chunk apple. Lovely. So, I love chunks. Chunks are the next best thing in this game. And of course, let's go into our menu. This is us. This is what we look like. So what I can do is I can actually go to... So there's inventory, skills. There's the star map, and then the ship, which shows us what our ship looks like. Shows us the crew. If you press C, which is no assignment because, of course, we're still on a mission, the very basic one. Let's bring this right closer to my face. There you go. And then, if we go to star map, it'll show us all the different things. So we are on Crete Research Lab, around Ancillon. So this is around Narion, which is where our mining base was, and it's trying to get us to Alpha Centauri. So Alpha Centauri is, of course, this initial base. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. That's why I'm feeling distracted. Is our initial? It's kind of like the main system in the game. If you have seen the trailers, you know what this place is. This giant city. We're going to get there in a second. Before doing that, I'm going to explore a little bit of everything. So we have skills. So I said get ourselves some skills. So I already have ballistics in. So we've done ballistics. We have 5 branches. So we have physical, where we have 1 in wellness. We have social, combat, science, and tech. So we have 1 in piloting, which is great. I think I want to get 1 in booster training. Utilize booster packs, which is great. Comes in really handy. Super easy challenge to do. So, of course, if you want to unlock these ranks, we got to do the challenges in the previous one. So I gotta boost jump 10 times in combat to unlock rank 2, and that's how we continue. And of course, the more we go forward, the more levels you need to do it. So that's how it works. Music is kicking it in my ears right now. And so of course this is our inventory of all the stuff we have. So I have played this game quite a bit. I have installed some mods. I'm not gonna walk into this game willy-nilly. I wanted to get used to it before I start recording it. Of course, while I was doing No Man's Sky stuff, I have been spending quite a lot of time with this. I have over 60 hours in this. Not grand amount, but it's enough to get me used to the basics and get far enough in the storyline in my other save. So not in this one. This is our YouTube save where we're gonna start over. So don't you worry, I'm gonna get through this as good as I can. And of course there's our guns, our different weapons. I'm loving the attention to detail. So this is of course the Star UI mod. If you want to get a I was just reading this. If you want to get Star UI mod, it's always awesome. So Star UI mod allows you to customize these tabs. Okay, this mission thing is getting really annoying. Thank you. I got it. Thank you. Okay, we'll talk about this in a minute. Let's get to our destination. because the game is notoriously not leaving me off. It's just telling me to get to where I need to go. Thank you. Alpha Centauri, and let's go. There we go. Here we are. And I'm gonna, of course, cut out the cutscenes like I did in No Man's Sky. You guys don't need to worry about that. Of course, thank you. The smoother the transitions, the better. I'm gonna quickly go into third-person mode because the game does look way amazing. And of course, as I was learning in this game, turns out there's a thruster feature. So if you press your thruster buttons, there's a thruster, so it lets your ship drift instead of using the dampeners. So now I'm going reverse 99 instead of forward. And if I, of course, let go of the space, my ship will quickly slow down and speed it back up into the forward direction. And of course, there's the power bar for the speed, which we can adjust. So we can set the speed instead of controlling with W and S. Lovely, that feature. And thrusters work just the same like you expected to. They allow you to kind of go in up direction, down, to either sides. And I love the drifting feature because it lets you go around lets you drift around in circles, which is great, especially when you're in combat. It's a lovely feature to use. It's very advanced and I love it. How I said I love it? Alright, so I'm going to quickly press E, which allows you to open the map. Selects basically the mission, and then you can open the map or just get straight to it. So we're going to quickly scan New Atlantis, or Jemison is the planet's name, which gives us a wider view of what is where. So of course all these are H2O, so water. Then there is lead and chlorine. If I get my physics right. So there's lead there, chlorine there, water, argon. So you can tell us material stuff, and if you want to set up a mining base, you can do that too. But that's far in the future. Nothing we want to worry about that right now. Let's just land straight into New Atlantis. And of course, all these pictures you see in the background, not all of them, but most of them are going to be taken by me. And that's the lovely feature of this game, is the screenshots you take appear in the background of the loading screens. So I'm going to keep that one in, just to give you an idea. But rest, of course, I'm going to leave them out, because I don't want you guys to be hung back by loading screens. So let's exit the ship with X. Quick and easy. Looking lovely here.
What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Oh, hello. There's another fellow shipman landing. Oh god, so bright. That's a strange looking ship, but I'll take it for face value. How you doing, sir?
He's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Sounds good. Can you take a look at my ship?
Looks to me like you've already...
Sweet. You can modify your
Sure,
ship,
how
which
about
is
it?
great. So you can go into this menu, which just allows you to modify individual stuff. So you can go into upgrade ship, which lets you upgrade individual items. So you can select it, and then you can upgrade individual stuff, which is great. Or if you want to head on right into ship builder, you press B and PC. I don't know what the controls are on consoles. You can just click and drag, which is my favorite feature. And I'll be honest, I've spent more than half of my time into ship builder because it is such a fun feature. But honestly, oh my god, if you want to change one thing, let's say I want to make this port back here, you'll have to reorganize everything because you need access to this. This is, of course, the docking module, and you need access to that via ladder from the main hab. So you can't just put this here now. So that's the grav drive. See, of course, it won't even attach because the grav drive is attached to the module. But of course, you can get different grav drives. So if I press, I'll give you an idea. If I press G, if I go to grav drives, so we have the basic ones, but then you get the module ones, which are like more like a hab, so more like this, which is just it's basically a brick where you can attach stuff on all sides. And that's where you can kind of get really creative with stuff. But we have the very basic stuff. You don't need to worry about it much. Of course, we also don't have that much money, but You see how he has 72,000. So I'll show you an exploit at the end of this video. So just hang on. Once we get to the end of it, I'll show you a really cool glitch. You can make a lot of money off. You don't have to use it. I prefer you don't. But if you, of course, want to, go on ahead before it gets patched.
Everything looks good here.
Like most
I'll
things.
be at my booth if you need me.
Sounds good, sir. Let's head on down to Lodge. I mean, the city looks amazing. Look at the beautiful city. It is fantabulous. Honestly, when I first got here, I spent 20 to 30 minutes just admiring the city because the attention to detail is amazing. Everything feels more chunky, more detailed. I mean, look at the screen right here. You can even see the circular LEDs, but as you go further out, kind of diverge together into a screen. It is, I love the attention to detail. Even the little struts back there. It's perfect. It is so beautiful. Of course, is the UC security checkpoint.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Sounds good, sir. I will keep moving. Am I getting scanned here?
Okay. No bounty. You're clear.
Thank you.
Enjoy your visit.
Cool. I'm good to go. Oh, okay. There's a viewport, so that's of course allows you to get up into this beautiful tower. You can kind of go in there. I've never been. Never been. Not gonna go in through it yet. What I'm gonna go do is check out the merchant store. So this is the Jameson Mercantile. Beautiful looking store. So there's food and stuff, which is looking lovely.
Is more exciting.
And of course, food is to such a detail. It's fantastic. So as we continue where we were, I'm loving the detail to everything. So if you just check out Eon, which is just a basic pistol. I mean, look at that detail. Look at the metallic coloring and everything. It is perfect. The attention to detail cannot be better. I mean, holy shizzles. I'm trying to not swear. Of course, that's our character. So what we can do is we can actually press, go to helmet here. We can press T to hide the helmet in breathable areas. Do the same with our spacesuit. So it shows our clothing. So right now we're wearing the minor utility outfit. We can wear the rogue space rogue outfit or the Argos extractor. Cool stuff like that. Of course, there's food. So I have the chunky apple, which is looking lovely. I love that. I would love this right now in real life. It looks fantastic. We have the... I just ate the eggs. Gummy bears. So these are all aluminum canisters. Works great. Easy to make, honestly, this stuff. Just need to do the stickering. You can make a real life stuff. I should probably get to working on that at some point. Med packs, of course, looks beautiful. Look at that. It's looking lovely. And of course, if I enlarge this, it'll show you what it treats, which is it treats afflictions. So that affliction specifically, which I don't know what that is, or this stuff looks like sprains or bruises. Oh, it tells you contusions, lacerations, and puncture wounds for bandages, and this treats infections. Basic stuff. Goodness in a heart.
I am not a stock.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy. He seems on
If it
drugs.
belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we have it for sale.
Sounds good.
Hi
Okay,
there.
do not shoot her.
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions.
Sounds good. Okay.
Oh, please, take a look.
Okay. Popping in here. What I care the most about is weapons. So they, oh my god, they have an ace sidearm. It is 9,000 credits. We don't have nearly that much credits. What about clothing? Clothing's cheap. So $100, 200 bucks maybe. Let's try to look good when we go to Constellation, which is where we're trying to go right now. Whoa, minor hardhead helmet. I don't think I want to look like Tron when I get there. Fisher work outfit. I think this one looks good. The synthetic streetwear kind of looks pretty good. Or that one. Ooh, that one's nice. Utility jumpsuit. I think streetwear is kind of the way to go. Let's buy this one. Pop this on. So of course, other stuff you could buy. So DG picks, which are like the lock picks of this world. Super cool. I also have a mod running for that right now. If I open this, it'll show you. So this is the mod. It kind of eases up most of the I got it. Easens up most of the DG pick locks because I don't want to spend 30 minutes of doing this. And of course, these are all the craftables you can get. Super good stuff. All right,
Thanks
back
for
out of
coming
there.
in.
Sounds good. Thank you. Okay, coming out. There's Terra Brew Coffee, which is the coffee shop in this game.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Buddy, it's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a coffee to go. Ooh. We have a classic cappuccino latte espresso cortado. Ooh, a macchiato. You know, I'm kind of broken between a cappuccino and a macchiato. I think macchiato is kind of my way to go. Even though I cannot have it physically because every time I have it, I'll have to beeline for the bathrooms. I think it's kind of my favorite drink from college. And it is kind of my favorite drink from college. I did enjoy it. So this is the train we're taking to different districts. So let's just go to the mast, which is initial. And then once we get up there, we can explore, and I'll make this whole episode about New Atlantis because it is a beautiful city, but it's a big city. And of course, exploring this takes time. It's a big old time. Since I've already gone through it, I can explain everything to you guys, so you don't need to worry about it. This is the lovely train station underneath that tall building. Hello, lady.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Oh, who's Tony's the love figure? I don't know. It's not important, I'll be honest.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing. Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Sweet. Thank you. I'm assuming he's talking about this water, which we can kind of jump in. Of course, we can't go underwater, but we can stay on surface. Jump on it like a crazy person. And of course, even from here, you can see ships coming and going. There is a ship entering. Look at that. You might be wondering, oh, where is it going to land? It's landing on the docks where we saw below. Because everything is a one world item. It's not like this rendering this top of the city and then rendering below. It's rendering everything. And I'll show you what I mean by this. This is the mast building. Of course, it's where UC's kind of main headquarters are. So UC's the United Colonists.
The impressive building is MAST, the
Vasco.
military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate. It stands as a symbol of the United Colonies.
All your actions as members of the United
Thank you,
Colonies
Vasco.
Navy.
I need you to shut up, okay? I'm trying to talk over here.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now,
Okay, so
you all have
this
your
is the
assignments.
Vanguard
Get
enlistment,
out there and show
which everyone, even as a player, when we become a Vanguard member, we have a choice too. We can get enlisted here. We basically have to do the oath there, which is cool. The UC headquarters.
Welcome to Mast.
Hello.
If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
So this is the Vanguard, which is kind of the military faction of the game, which you can join, which is super cool. And of course, we'll do that quest all by itself. I'm going to separate it all out. So we'll do Freestar, we'll do UC, or Vanguard, and we'll do... That's it. Those are the two factions. You can also be a pirate in the game, which is great. I'm going to leave that off, though. I'm running out of oxygen. Let me quickly put on a different pack. So you can see the greens and the reds on the right-hand side. And of course, we want airborneness, so we're going to put on the pirate one. Try to boost around like crazy person. We can, of course, parkour, which is great. Stand on this tree somehow. I love that. So what you see on the watch on the bottom left is our oxygen filling up. That's our stamina bar. And of course, if we run out of stamina...
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Bosco, shut up. Please stop talking to me. So as we run out of oxygen, you'll realize that there's a CO2 meter, which means carbon dioxide can also build up. So I'm going to quickly run out. And there you go. You can see the carbon dioxide kind of filling up. And once you hit 0 on that meter, you start taking damage. So we're going to wait here till the oxygen meter sorry, oxygen meter fills back up, and of course you can see the carbon dioxide goes down slower. So even though your oxygen fills up faster, the carbon dioxide will slow it down, which is why it's safer to always stop when you're going into the red zone. But of course, if you're patient, you're running around, do as you wish. No one's gonna stop you. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Take a quick swig of water. Throat's getting parched from all the talking. Ah, look at this building. It will never ever sadden me to see this city. It is beautiful.
The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Thank you. You know you're never gonna be my companion ever, Vasco. Even though you're the straightforward guy and you're like the dog in Fallout 4, never taking you because the dog never talked. Never interrupted my commentary. There you go, identifying. Sweet. And of course, I have that real watch in IRL. I of course got the Constellation edition.
Captain, so everyone will be
in the case on my left-hand side on my shelf.
If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
I want you to shut up, Bosco. Really, just like stop talking right now. Please. God. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm being mean to Bosco, but for good reasons. I have the watch. And it says someday, if I live stream with my camera on, I'll show it to you guys. It's a beautiful watch. It works. It's great. I wear it sometimes. What is more amusing is that I actually got the face of the watch onto my Samsung watch. So if you want to get the watch, but also not spend $350 on the collector's edition, which I don't think you can do anymore. I think it's more expensive on the eBay now. Just get yourself a Samsung watch, and there's apps on your phone which allows you to change the faces, so you can just do that. You don't have to worry about any of this watch nonsense.
We appear to have a visitor.
Hello.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
How you doing?
Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Well, I think the best answer is Pirates Attack, that's been delivered.
I see.
There you go.
Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Yeah, I went on an LSD trip. It was nuts.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Ooh, what is this?
Or not wasn't in doubt.
Oh, it's a magazine. I didn't even know this was here.
If this
Sweet.
is the greatest mystery in the universe,
Didn't even know what that did. I couldn't even read that. It was so quick. Ooh, a nautical compass. Can I take it with me? I guess I just stole the item now. Where is this thing? I have a lot of stuff. Ignore it, please. I have a lot of stuff. I'm already being overweight right now. What the frick? What? I'm gonna put it down.
I think it's time we tested your theory.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other.
Yes.
The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I mean, don't touch it.
like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
That's a pretty stupid thing to think. Oh my god.
That's it.
What's going on?
Reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
Whoa.
That energy that's
it's doing it, guys.
No manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves.
Easy, girl.
Okay, she's getting a little too excited.
She's not the only one.
Hell.
If they're coming together, it means there's a set.
Now
build
that
Orion
is looking
intelligence outside the
pretty
settled system.
smegzy. I'm loving it.
Still 2,000
Whoa.
credits for our little
Look at this
wager?
thing rotate. Can I go in it?
You're on,
Can't go
Walter.
in it. Alright, sick.
Well, if we had
That's
all
cool
the
though. I like
answers,
it.
It wouldn't be
The
exciting.
graphics is
Now, would it?
taking it. I love it.
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
Oh, they're gonna murder me.
So, are you ready to get to work? See if
Oh, thank God.
exploration
Okay,
is the
I thought they were
life
gonna
you
take me
want
out
to
back and
lead
shoot
in this
me.
little universe of ours?
Yeah, I'm in. Thanks.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but
Do I
you'll
have
meet them
to?
soon.
Like,
Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
Sarah?
In addition to credits, why don't we set
No.
you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
Ooh, that'd be
We'll need
nice.
it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Do I have to take you, Sarah? Because I personally do not want to take you. Thank you. A lot of noises for
your service, Captain.
If you follow me, I'll lunge at you. Okay, can I go up? Oh, I got a large piece. I can open all these. Sweet. This opens New Atlantis. I'll save that for a bit. Go here. Ooh, is this my room? Ah. Hold on. Can I crouch down? There we go. That is sweet. Funky spear sculpture. Look at that. Ah, you guys just missed it. Oh, it's a cred stick. Oh, so I have a real version of this. It comes with the Constellation. Oh, there's multiple of them here. That's looking sweet. Of course, they have this came with the game code on it, which is what I required to actually get the game with the edition. But it's actually made of metal, which is amazing. It's made of real. It has real weight to it, which is sweet. So my goal is future. I think I'm gonna 3D model it, and then I'm gonna put it on Things Worse, or some of the other. Yagi is another one. Modeling free websites, and then you guys can actually get it. And apologies, just hit the mic. And you can actually make it for yourself through 3D printers and stuff. So hopefully I can get that going. Let's just say it's in works, and once it's gonna get going, I'm gonna steal these credits. Thank you very much. It's gonna be well on its way. Don't you worry. I'll get it done. I'll make sure you guys will be able to get your stuff. Now, I don't want to get too invested into Constellation questline first. Meeting them is okay, but I think I want to take you guys on a tour of New Atlantis. So we're gonna go do that. And I want to keep this a little short because I don't want this to make crazy long and bore you guys. I'm gonna make this into small, feasible episodes. Even though we're well into 30 minutes mark. Alright, so this is basically we just came from the lodge, which is on the side of the back side of the city. This is Reliant Medical, so this is towards the residential side. That's over that side is the commercial, so we'll go there too. So this is more residential, which is the medical healthcare, the Orion Tower, which is a residential building. EIT clothes, so we can actually go in, check out some clothing. Maybe we can find some better options than what we just did. Spend some of those credits we just took from some random person's room.
You won't find a larger array of options. Let's find you something that you love.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. That's looking very nice. Of course, we're not going for any stats. I just want to go for looks. So any of the corpo stuff, it's looking a little bit odd, but it's all right. It's looking pretty good. This is the fashionable wear suit of UC, former Slack suit. Nice. Green fashionable suit. Neo City Corp wear. That looks really lovely, I'll be honest. There's a sari dress, which I don't know why that's me I need to wear. Turn the character around. Apologies. There's the Wested suit. That looks really cool. I'll be honest. On our character looks really cool. There's the poncho. Ooh. That's looking swifty. Okay, I'm kind of broken between this, and the corporal wear. So the corporal wear is looking kind of nice. I don't think I want to do that one, though. I think this one is kind of good. Out of even both of these, this one's our swag. I think we're going to pick this one. Let's go for that.
Your patronage is appreciated.
Thank you. Okay, I'll put this on. Go to this. Vested suit. If I just pop it off. There we go. Looking swifty. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Let's go. I love dressing up in these games. Oh, I can take this succulent. I'm stealing it, bye. Oh, I can't take it outside. Probably pick it up though, but I don't think I want to. I have enough inventory. I don't know why this is a thing with most games, but if I see organized stuff, I like to knock it off. Take this. The most rebellious stuff I can do in the game. Here's to your books. I don't know why. It's more amusing to just knock stuff off like, ha! Take that.
I'm sure I have something for you.
Take
no matter your
that.
taste.
Alright, enough of that. I don't know why. It's just a fun thing I like to do where I just disorganize everything. Especially if it's not mine. Alright, let's head on over to the city. I'll show you more of the residential sector. Look at that building, looking super awesome. I love it. These are, of course, the information kiosk. I'll tell you.
Bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security.
I'm moving away from this dude.
I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Yeah. There's more Jameson Mercantile here. So, of course, there's the bottom stores and top stores. There's two sections, the upper section and the bottom section. The CJ's, which is another, I think it's a general store. There's Athena Tower, which is a residential one. It's a beautiful building. Then there's, of course, let me get up here. There's the Centauri Arsenal, which is for guns. So we're not going to go in there just yet. There's the Mercury Tower, which is part of one of the quest lines where we get a free apartment building in there, which is super nice. Just this general area, there's chunks, of course. I love a good chunk. Of course, even holding these items is stealing, so of course gamers got a little bit more creative where they kind of just broom it. There you go. If I just kind of knock it off into something and take it somewhere where no one sees it and then pick it up. It's stealing, but I can still do it. That's pretty funny. I love doing stuff like that. Of course, I don't want to travel all the way to commercial, so I'm going to take the train to commercial. Here we go. We're off. Here we go. Coming in. Sweet. So this is the commercial sector. We're on the basically the other side of, that's the residential there. Other side of this tall building. We have the Settle, the system network here, which is great. Our user network, SSNN. There's the Valberg, which I don't know what that is. The Heatstone, which I've never been to, or Whetstone. This Terra Brew Coffee again. Infinity Ltd, so that's just another company.
Anyone residing in or visiting United
of course, that's the SSNN broadcast. This is Enhance. So if you come to Enhance, you can basically change your face the way you look.
Welcome to. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, all our services and records are.
So yep, so you can do Find Credits and change the way you look. I'm not gonna, of course, waste Find Credits right now because you only have so much. Go to the distribution center, which I've never been to, probably for bounty hunting and all the different quests, different sidelines. There's the ATMs, which you can rob for some reason, right in open. And then if you go over this way, this is where the glitch stuff happens. I'll show you guys that in a second. That's the last thing I'm going to show you before I take off. This is the emissary buildings. This is kind of the religious aspect to the game, so I'm going to leave this here. There's the Freestar Collective, which is the other faction in the game. So there's the UC, United Colonies, and then there's the Freestar Collective, which are also another faction. So we'll get to that through the main storyline. Don't you worry. Looking lovely building there. There's also the Varun faction, which we can do nothing with just yet.
Something to report?
Nope, nothing. Thank you. Leave me alone. It's a pretty big, fantastic area. That's the lodge right there. And yeah, it's a lovely area to kind of go around looking in. Now, the cool thing that I want to show you is, and this might blow your mind, blow your little minds. I'm gonna kind of boost over. Of course, I can't because my boost pack is not strong enough yet. We clearly don't have right skills to kind of just travel over. So if you notice, jumping kind of deters my oxygen a little bit, which is kind of a neat little stamina trick, which is true. I mean, jumping does reduce your stamina, and you can't keep jumping forever. Your legs will break and you run out of breath. Simple as that, just like real life. And the biggest thing that kind of blew my mind early on is, my first thought was, can I jump off this entire structure down below to the spaceport? The spaceport's just below that edge, so let me quickly run over and try boosting over as well. You just have the little patience with me. So this is by far the best view in the game. It is lovely. I mean, you can see everywhere. You can see as far as the eye can see. It is beautiful, and all those buildings, you can go there. You can just take a stroll over. We can just go straight along, go past this port, and just go straight along. What blew my mind is our ship is right behind there, so we can actually see our ship. Let's go on down. I'm gonna kind of jump over. Keep boosting over until we can. That's our ship. Okay, we're falling. Uh-oh. I was gonna tell you something, but look at that. That's our ship. And that's actually there. And that's what's mind-blowing about this game, is it's not a render area. The top of this building, this entire sector, is not different from this. It's one big thing. And of course there are areas that are separate, like stores and buildings and stuff. But this is a one big area. So there's a ship taking off. We kind of see taking off. Hello? Yep, there we go. Ow! I broke it. I dislocated a lip while I was trying to see this ship take off. That is lovely. And I can just completely jump down. No problem. Up from down. Boost on over. And we're down. Easy. There we go. That was the biggest thing that blew my mind in the game. I was like, what? I can just jump down and not worry about it? So the affliction's causing us issues. It's causing our carry weight to go down. So we'll have to fix it before we can go forward. And you realize that I can treat the afflictions by... I think they're called injectors, but we don't have any of them right now. So we're kind of stuck. We're stuck with not being able to fix it. So you can see the stamina go up and go down. But this damage has kind of encumbered me, so now I can't run. So what I'm going to do is just quickly load the autosave, and it'll save us the trouble of all this nonsense. And then I can show you... I'll show you the glitch. Let's do that. Who wants to earn free money without breaking and cheating? And now, mind you, I do have mods installed, but none of these mods are giving me that major benefit of you know, going crazy. Where are we? We're at the CIT clothing. Okay, that's fine. That's completely okay. So we can actually head on over. So I'll see you guys there, and I'll continue what I'm trying to say. Alright, here I am to the side. I just basically walked over. All the mods I've installed are nothing that crazy beneficial to the game. So basically the Start UI is just stuff that applies to the HUD. There's a performance mod that I've added. There is, of course, the mod for DLSS, which allows me to basically utilize NVIDIA graphics card instead of AMD, which is what this game apparently favoritizes, which of course is not fair to anyone who has NVIDIA graphics cards, which is the majority of people. And so that mod is kind of to negate that. There's a couple of mods that, you know, skip the beginning intro video and all that stuff. But basically, if you want a glitch, you want to come here. You want to basically have this building to the side. We're by the Oakland and the Galbank building right here. That's a Galbank building. Take that door right next to Galbank building. Take the stairs up. Basically, that's where the stairs come out, and then you take basically 180 right by the creek, by this little squeeze through. Come down here, come to this building, and what you're looking for is this little slotted panel. This slotted panel is not rendered, which means you can go straight through and just end up underneath all of it. It's a pretty major bug in the game right now, where you can just end up at the bottom of the map, and of course that's a stairway you take to get up. At any point you can just kind of go on up if you manage to get through the basic surface. But what we want to do is we're going to follow this. So you see those two boxes, kind of stay to the right of them. Head on over to this SSNN network. So head on over here. Don't you worry about any of that. Now head over to this edge and stay as close to the edge as possible. We're encumbering ourselves, which is completely fine for now. We're about to make clear bank. Head on over to this edge, and you'll notice that all these little platforms are basically marking the edge of where the building starts. So don't go past them or you won't be able to get back in. Kindly just jump down. There we go. Stay on the inside. Be careful of these edges. And just go through straight through that slot, right down to the ground. And here we are, behind all the scenery of the Taro Brew coffee and the mercantile, where you can just head on right over to these vendor crates. Steal 1,500 credits.
I keep telling them.
You take all the cappuccinos and so I can steal all the macchiatos and cappuccinos I want. There you go. I can take a stylus mug and coffee mugs. Take all the other coffee mug too, and it's mine. Now I can head on over to that crate and steal that too. Head on over. There we go. I can kind of crouch through. But you'll notice that these are steal items, which means taking these will mean that you've stolen them. So that's the hardware. That's the gun we saw that we wanted. Yoink! It's ours now. Of all these spacesuits, we can grab them too. Helmets, if you like them. Grab these too, but I think we're gonna leave them be. Ammo is a good thing to have. I love taking all the ammo. Of course, take all the meds that we require. Don't take the food. The food is good to have, but the food is the most useless thing in the game right now, other than having these packs, which give you 25% O2 recovery for 5 minutes. Really good to have. Really good to have, especially when you're running and doing stuff. Plus 8 carry capacity for vodka. Water just gives you more O2. So always good to have all this stuff. But of course, stolen items will be different from normal items. So if you ever get trouble with authorities and stuff, they'll be taken from you. So make sure you use those first. All right, let's head on over to the ship vendor, where we saw 72,000 credits. That's where the main chunk of change is. The Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese? Cheese. Where the chunk of cheese is. That's what I meant to say, not Chuck E. Cheese. Alright, so that's where the spaceport is. That's where our ship is. Kind of running on carbon dioxide right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to carefully boost up this ridge. If you can't, that's fine. Take a couple of tries. There we go. That's the ship vendor right there, which we cannot access right now. Actually, there he is. It's because we're underground. But what we can do is just steal his credits. And then pop on through the ground, and there we are.
Need some work done?
And we can just talk to him.
Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
We can see what ships he's selling.
Find something you like.
And we can use the same money that we just stole from him to buy a ship. So we can literally buy the Rambler, which is great. It's a strange way of making money, but it's a way of making money. And I can say I do not approve. And of course, let's say you bought a ship. Let's say I had the money to buy this ship. The ship is 104,000 credits. You can, of course, buy the ship, go back down to the crate, and steal all your money back. The biggest exploit in this game so far. But I'll leave it off there. This has been the first ever episode of Starfield that we recorded on the channel. So welcome. I'm going to try to make this a series. We're going to try to do Constellation, Freestar Collective, UC, all these different quest lines. So strap on in because this is going to be a fun time. I'm putting No Man's Sky on hold until next expeditions. I'll try to get the Echoes updates done when I can. But thank you all for joining me. Appreciate you all joining. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye-bye.